Ciao a tutti e bentornati alla nostra rubrica Valdichiana Advisor, i buyer raccontano. Oggi qui con me ho il piacere di avere una cara amica di Valdichiana Living, direttamente dal suo appartamento di New York. Abbiamo qui con noi in video call Marisa Santoro, una cara amica che abbiamo avuto il piacere di conoscere proprio in Valdichiana Senese e che ha deciso di scegliere proprio Valdichiana Living e la Valdichiana Senese per i suoi ritiri. Marisa è una life coach che vive a New York e si occupa appunto di incentive e dell'organizzazione di ritiri, in particolare per donne. Quindi abbiamo il piacere di avere con noi qua Marisa. Hi Marisa.
Hi Nico.
How are
Hello.
you?
I'm good. I don't speak it very well Italian, so we'll have to
Yeah,
stick
don't worry. There are subtitles, so it's okay. So Marisa,
Okay.
how was your experience with Valdichiana Living and Valdichiana Senese?
Well, my experience was incredible. I had two experiences actually.
Yeah,
The first one I had was
exactly.
when I was traveling with my family. I had my mother, who was over 80 years old. I had my two young children and my fiance. And I just found you guys. I don't know how I found you guys, but I found you. And we went on a cooking tour, and that was really it for me. I was so impressed with the service, first of all, but there was just a limitless tours on your website that I actually was sorry I hadn't discovered you sooner, because I would have done more things with my family, but I had just done the cooking tour, and then I came back again to do my leadership retreat. I'm a career coach, so I wanted to do my first leadership retreat in Tuscany.
Yes, you chose as Valdichiana Senese for your first retreat abroad outside the United States. And what was, according to you, the value added of Valdichiana?
Well, the first thing, the value added was definitely the price. It was very reasonable. We had researched other organizations that were clearly catering towards Americans, that not knowing the region, and I just felt like you guys were very reasonable. For what you received, compared to the value, it was just really amazing. Also, the service. From the time I got out of the taxi, I don't know if you even remember, but I lost my cell phone when I got there.
I remember.
Yeah, and within you wouldn't even find that service in New York City, and I got it back within 15 minutes. But throughout the tour, it was the service, it was the investment, it was also just the selection. From the very beginning, your group really helped me choose the best selections, because we were only there for a week, and I wanted to make sure we had some downtime as well as some good quality excursions. And so the excursions that you chose were really, they were just so unique, really is the best word I can say. And the people at each of these individual, I think we did 3 or 4, the people that were at each of these locations also made the experience. I mean, they just welcomed you.
Yes, of course, the people are an important and a relevant part of the experience.
Yeah,
the human touch. And I mean,
human touch. I mean,
yeah.
I talk about that all the time, as a career coach. I'm always saying, when you go somewhere, you have to make sure you focus on the people. But oftentimes you don't know what the people are going to be like, right? So that was just a happy surprise. I was basing that experience based on, how I had interacted with you and your team, and that just flowed right through to the end. Whether I think one woman had an allergy reaction, so I needed a pharmacy. I needed information about the local town. I even massage it.
Really happy that you enjoy your retreats. And if I remember well, the experience that you choose for your retreats were a cooking class, at the Agriturismo. That is one of the highlights of our offer in Valdichiana Senese. Then you also had the experience of the cheese making at the farm, and then you also had the wellness experience at Fonte Verde Spa in San Casciano dei Bagni. So could you please share with us some of the highlights of your tours, and what was the most the highlights and the most what do you prefer the most of these tours?
Well, out of all three, I would say probably the cooking class. That's actually what got me to come back the second year, because I had already experienced that with my family, and it was just so different. I've never made pasta before, but even if you have, it felt like the Agriturismo really made you feel like, you know, they're a family, but they also made you feel like you were part of their family from beginning to end. And then, as a happy surprise, when I went with my family, they actually allowed my children to swim in the pool while we were waiting for the food to be cooked, and that was just like unheard of. You know, that really clinched it. So the cooking, it was so much fun. We had wine after, sitting outside that gorgeous view. When I've shown pictures to people, they don't even believe me that that's not like a fake backdrop.
Yes, it was amazing, actually.
Yeah. The second one was the cheese tour, also amazing. I forget the man's name who did it, but he was so funny. So warm, educational, I would say, for all three experiences, very educational. And then Ponte Verde Spa as well was very, very good, very relaxing. But you know what, honestly, I just feel like we just so loved where we were staying that was our wellness retreat in itself. And I just recalled the taxi drivers that we had, who were also, they didn't speak a lot of English.
Yes, let's say hi to Remiso, our taxi driver, and yeah. So, Marisa, would you suggest Valdichiana Senese to others, people that are going to organize retreats, as a possible destination for incentive groups, incentive holidays, and retreat holidays?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, I'd love to come back and do another one. In fact, after I did that first one, I was asked, because I had all these photos, you know, and I was asked, when are you doing, you know, when can I come on your next one? And I hadn't really planned the next one. So if I did another one, it would absolutely be back with you guys. I have recommended you guys to everyone. And I will just say, for the Americans, you know, there might be some consideration with going through like maybe a local travel person here in the States, but you guys speak perfect English. And for me, it was really important to have local people on the ground versus working with someone that works with someone that works with someone. Like, I was just going direct, and you guys knew the language you spoke. You know, you speak excellent. That was very important to me as well. And then getting on the calls.
I mean, it's easy when it's easy to communicate. You also have it's easier, definitely, everything and arranging everything. So thank you, Marisa, for this short conversation, and we hope to see you soon and to welcome here in Valdichiana Senese. And we also hope to come back to travel as soon as possible, and we wish you the best and hope to see you soon. A big hug from Tuscany, from Valdichiana Senese. See you.
Big hug. Thank you, Nico. Thank you. Bye now.